Okay, here's a quick little screencast for how to create a calendar for your team. One of the things you might want to do is set your team up as a Google group. That will make it much easier to add and remove people, but for starters I'll show you how to get the calendar started. So on the left side of the page you've got the mini calendars, a list of your calendars and other calendars that are available. Beside My Calendars, click on the drop down arrow and then choose Create New Calendar. Give the calendar a name that you'd like, so My Team Calendar. You can give it a quick description or you can skip that. Same thing with the location, it's optional. When you go ahead and share this calendar with others, you're not going to do it in this section here. What you're going to do is come down here and share with specific people. So if I were to add you to this calendar, I could go ahead and do that. Once you're added, I can change the permissions you have. Okay. The better way to do this, as I mentioned before, was to set up a Google group. So I know I've got one set up for the DLRTs, and I'm going to go ahead and add them. They're a Google group. So that means all of the DLRTs would be able to see this calendar. If I wanted them to be able to make changes to the events, I would go ahead and click that. Once it's finished, I scroll down to the bottom of the page and I click Create Calendar. And in a moment, it should show up here on the left side of my screen. And we'll just patiently wait for it. And there's my new team calendar, so that when I add an event to my team calendar, this is a test, it should show up in red. Did it go on the right calendar? It didn't, so I'll move it over to my team calendar. Now it shows up in red. So that's how to set your calendar up. If you want to edit it and add more people, on the left side here, make sure that's expanded, go to My Team Calendar, click on the down arrow beside it, click on Calendar Settings, and then click on Share this calendar and add the additional people that you would like to add to your calendar. So I will just put in Eugene as an example, and I can add him to the calendar. I'll save it, and all those changes are completed. So that's how you set up the calendar and how you add the people, and I will send you a link to how to set up a Google group if you'd like to do that.